Cool. So my video quality is pretty crap. I look terrible today. But today we are making a pipe cleaner. Um, a pipe cleaner action figure sort of thing. Here's an example of something we could make. It's just a little guy with these and cool disc thingy. He's pretty cool, but we're not making him today. Instead, we're going to be making a D&D character for someone in my D&D campaign at the moment. Their name's Damien. They're pretty cool. Nah, we're just gonna do one take. Who knows? Probably no one will watch this, and that's okay. We'll just delete it. But anywho, so we've made something like this far. Basically, how we got to this point was we took two pipe cleaners. Which I got these from Chenile Strems. I don't know. Anywho, I took a pipe cleaner, and then I took another pipe cleaner, and then I put them together, and I kind of like just twisted them all the way across until they looked like this, and then I took this Bennett in the middle and just grabbed from one end and just twisted it all the way down until it looked like this. And this is a pretty basic way to make any humanoid bodies with pipe cleaners, because you just got legs, and then you have the torso, which is really skinny. You can add stuff, and then you can either add a neck and a head on top, or you can just have a head here and you can add arms. So that's a pretty basic form. So right now we're working on building kind of the arms of this character. So we kind of started in the middle here, and we're just going to work our way up a little bit, just bending around, just so you guys can see a bit better. Just going around, and then coming back here and twisting once, and then going up, back around, and twisting again. And this will make like sort of a more I don't know. It'll add more density to the chest, I guess. I don't normally like use high tech words like that. I'm just like it makes it look like it has an actual chest with a skeleton, sort of. Anyway, so once we get up to this point, we're just going to twist this a bit and just bring it down here. And probably what we're going to end up doing, just to make the arms look a bit more normal, is we're just going to go once around one side, once around the other side, and then we'll just go up. Okay, and then we'll just twist right there and bring it down. Okay, so this isn't a great example of what we could do. This might just be a prototype, but it's going to end up looking something like this. So the arms look fairly on center, and we can just add some muscle and stuff like that, or just leave it fairly skinny. So now we're going to work on the head, which is tons of fun. So the character that we're doing is kind of like a demon type thing. So we're going to add horns because that's important. Video's still going. Awesome. Okay. I don't normally talk during these. I normally play music, but I'm gonna just upload this, and my music might be copyrighted. I have some on a disc back there. I have like Skrillex. I can't pronounce it. You know who I'm talking about? The dubstep guy. Skrillex. It looks like there's 3 eyes in his name. So that's kind of cool. Dubstep's pretty cool. I'm never sure how to pronounce that. I like Marshmallow as far as artists go. Personally, I like Marshmallow. But who doesn't like Marshmallow? That's, I don't know. If you don't like them, you know, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, we're just going to twist this around now. The kind of awkward thing about working with these is it's really hard to do details. Like it's nearly impossible. It's just an uphill battle, and it's not even worth doing for the most part. So we're going to just forget about giving this character eyes, but we will give them hair, which I actually forgot about. Silver, white. We're gonna just use a white pipe cleaner. So hair is fun. Hair is weird. Hair is okay. Yeah. So what we're basically gonna do is we're just going to make these horns come back here. Just bend it around the head. And then I'm pretty sure the horns come out through the top and just loop around. So just going to kind of loop them. Pretty sure they come out like ram horns. In any case, we can always come back and edit these. That's the beauty of working with these things. I mean, you can probably do the same stuff in normal art, you know, drawing and stuff like that. You can just go back through, I suppose, and erase something you did, and then just draw on something new. I wish I could draw. Drawing is pretty freaking cool. I don't know if you want to see any of my room, but got a picture back there underneath the My Hero Academia thing of Kin Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. My little sister drew that for me. And then like the walls in front of me, they're covered in stuff too. So this might actually be the front, because that just looks cool. Yeah, we're gonna make this the front. Yeah, and then yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do with the hair is so annoying. Working with these things can be a pain in the butt, but you know, they're fun. So you do what you do. So to make sure these horns actually stay in place, the head currently looks like this. It's got horn, head, kind of eye-ish regions, neck. I guess the head could be bigger. You know, we'll just get a pipe cleaner and make it look nicer as far as the chest goes. Also, I'm doing this mostly off memory, so I'm not entirely sure how the original picture looks. I'll probably go and look after I'm done doing this and see how bad I messed up. You know, that's always, you know, important to do. Is just go back through and be like, oh man, I really screwed up, and then, you know, fix it, or don't if you don't like improving at all. You know, to each their own. Okay, so anchoring this hair is a pain in the butt, but you just gotta do it. Just do it, as they say. So, also ears. Ears are nearly impossible to do. I could do ears, but I don't know. They're hard. They're really hard to do. So, I'm just going to forget about ears for the time being. Well, maybe this will be like Dnd Character 0.1, and then we'll come back and do ears and be like 0.2, you know, something like that. Okay, so these are going actually decently okay. We're just looping back around underneath the horns this time, making sure to kind of loop over as much as possible. We really want to make it apparent that these are just horns coming out of their head. We want to leave as much available for molding, you know, so we can make it look super cool when the time comes. Okay, so horns look kind of messy. Okay, so I know one of the important things about their character is their flowing hair. Like, they have like some very, very nice hair. The artist, I'm not sure like if I should say their name. I don't know. But anyway, the artist is really good. And if they like this and give me permission for this video or whatever, I can upload it. Who knows? So this is what it looks like just now. It's not great, but it looks okay. So that like kind of goes down into their hair. So for this hair, we're probably going to braid it a little bit. We're just going to make it look a little bit more poofy, a little bit more natural. So we're just going to braid. Just going to come in, braid, do a little braid pattern twist, so it looks sort of like that. Make another little braid pattern, get it in there. Okay, just going to twist that and then just let it hang off like that. So it's very long hair. It looks okay, you know. It doesn't look great. It's not the best, but it looks okay. And we're probably going to use one more thing, a butt cleaner, just like one more white, just to like really hammer home this is hair, not just a bunch of weird stuff. So we're actually going to put the horns up. They look like bunny ears right now, so that's cool. You know, always gotta work with the bunny ears. So we're going to make a loop like this, you know, just twist it, make it sort of gentle. We're going to kind of be working in the back of the head here, just to make it look more like hair-ish. So we're just going to pop up in the back of the head, turn these horns a bit more. Just going to connect it on the top part of the hair. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh my. Okay. This is looking okay. This is looking better than I thought it was going to look. Let's be honest here. Better than I thought, which isn't great. Let me tell you, isn't great, but it's better than we thought. So, you know, that's good. Just fold it, bend it down. So now we're going to kind of like, I'm not really sure how to do this. Maybe, okay. So we have hair, we have it coming down. We're going to kind of hook it. Okay, so we're just going to like bend it out the top here and just bend it around, kind of like that, to add some more volume. And we'll take it and just hook it around like that, and we'll do the same with the other piece of hair. We'll loop it around. We'll loop it around the top. It's kind of a circle. We'll hook it around like that. Man, this is either terrible or great. Who knows? Who knows? Comment if you care. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Phew. Okay. Alright, and then we'll just loop this around a little bit. And then just kind of like hook it in. Yeah, hook it into that hook and lock it out like that. Just put this down a little bit and hook it into this hook and lock it like that. Just pretty cool. Pretty cool. Ow. Also important thing to know about pipe cleaners is they'll just poke you. They'll just poke you and it's gonna hurt, and that sucks, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, as our good friend Jim Carrey would say. Gotta love Jim Carrey. You don't always have to like love him, but you gotta love him to some point. He's pretty cool. Okay, so who knows on their hair? Who really knows? But we're just going to pop out these horns, curl them underneath. Curling them underneath looks pretty freaking dope. And one horn's going to be longer than the other, which kind of sucks. But also, what you gonna do? Okay, so there's their head, pretty much. That's how they look right now. Hair is a pain in the butt. I don't like working with it, but they look like this right now, and they have their long, flowing locks of hair. And to body reference, it looks okay. Okay, it's not the best, but it looks okay, and we're just gonna roll with it. So, I'm just gonna break our knuckles, apparently. Okie dokie. So, next thing on the list is making sure that these arms stay back so that they look decent. So the way we're going to do that is probably similar to how we did the other thing. We're going to give their arms a little bit more muscle as well, just to make it look nice. So we took a pipe cleaner, bent it in half, did this thing. This is how everything starts. This is the way to do it. The V, or the A without a line, or the duck mouth, crocodile mouth, the greater than sign. Yeah, greater, lesser than sign. For those of you that went to school and learned that stuff, good job on surviving school. Good job. You deserve a medal. Fresh out of medals here, but if I had one, I'd give it to you. Hopefully I'll get one when I finish college. That'll be cool. Get a whole medal. I had a buddy who graduated. I go to OSU. If any of you know who that is, where it is, what it is. If you don't, that's fine. That's absolutely okay. But anyway, they were a graduate, and they had like a medal. Like a medal you just hang around your neck, just like chilling out in their living room. They were like, yeah, you get a medal when you graduate. So I have that to look forward to, with all the other madness in the world. At least I got that waiting. Stay safe, by the way. If you haven't already, if you haven't heard all the PSA statements, whatever they're called, informing you to stay indoors if you can, or whatever. If you haven't heard those people yet, now's the opportunity to listen to some bearded dude on the internet who makes small action figures. I want to call them action figures, dolls. I don't know if you want to say that. Sounds weird. Craft pieces. You should. I don't know why it keeps showing my face. Anyway, I don't have a lot more to talk about, honestly. This video is pretty long. If you stuck around this long, you either haven't figured out that there's way more stuff on YouTube that you could watch, or you're me rewatching this video. That's actually pretty likely. It'll probably happen Probably happen eventually. I'll just rewatch this and be like, oh, I did that. Okay, so ignore the horns right now because they keep getting in the way. So we're just doing that. So the hair looks okay. It looks okay. We're going to add a little bit more to it just to make sure that dip there isn't as noticeable. We're just going to... Okay, we're just going to clip in a little bit here. We're just going to anchor it by just looping it. It's not a great anchor. Here we go. Okay. Dagnabbit. Okay. Oh, man, I'm telling you, these things will just straight up poke you. Okay, so now we've anchored it to where it's decent. So we're just going to loop it around a bit, add some volume. So we're just going to loop there, loop it around, bend, to really make it look like this is some genuine hair. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard, right? This is like pipe cleaners, so it's literally fluff and metal. That's all pipe cleaners are. It's just fluff and metal. You can do some cool stuff with fluff and metal, but it's the process of getting there where you're like, ooh, like, oh my gosh, where has the time gone? And also, I can't do details. And also, now I just have a bunch of bits of metal and fluff all around my room. That's happened before. I was like, I don't know, building something like really cool. I think I was building like a dragon or something like that, and I just like woke up the next day because I literally spent like all night just making this thing, and I just woke up and realized that my room was just covered in little things of fluff from all the pipe cleaners I used, and I was like, oh my gosh, that happened. I have no idea if this is cool. This either looks terrible or it looks cool. I mean, that's... I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards terrible. Okay, we're gonna actually remove this. Like, this just looks bad. Like, I don't know. I thought I could add, like, a bit of fluff to it, but now it just looks dumb. So, yeah, we're just going to unravel it. You know how some people make like a video and then they don't do it right the first take, so they redo it? Yeah, we're not doing that. Because it's like, I want to do other things tonight, probably, hopefully. You know, maybe sleep a little bit. That would be cool. So, I'm just gonna maybe bend this a bit, make it look a bit cooler. Okay. Or maybe we could shorten it. I wonder if we could shorten it. I don't know. We'll do the rest of the body first. So the arms look good. Now we're just going to work on the torso. We're just going to take a piece and anchor it right here in the chest. And because we made all those messy little bumps earlier, making the back and stuff, we're just going to keep looping it around. Oh. We're going to avoid trying to make the chest or anything way too big. Also, their character has like a pentagram on their chest, which is actually doable. Well, not really doable. Like, we could do it, but it would kind of be a pain in the butt. Chest. Yeah, so I don't know. Working with these things can always be so stressful, difficult and stressful. You know, combining the two for the ultimate amount of stress and difficult. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna take these legs that we made earlier, and we're gonna literally just use it for the rest of the build of the chest and torso because it's extra thick. I don't know. Anyway, so we're just going to hook it right there. That looks okay. Just once, twice. Okay. So they have some very weird little me figurine arms, but that's okay. You know, that's all right. Okay. So once we get to a certain part, then we're going to make the legs a bit longer. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that looks fine. We're just going to loop back up. I mean, we can loop under. Yeah, we'll just do that. So I'm not actually sure if these things have tails. I don't know. If they do, tail. If they don't, you know, that sucks, because we're just going to pretend that they don't have a tail to make this build easier on ourselves. Clothes are going to be a pain in the butt. Clothes are always a pain in the butt. I could sew clothes on. That's an option. If you have the time and you can sew, you can do that. And I can sew, and I could have time. And if my editing skills were better, I would make this video shorter. Or put it into 2 parts. That'd probably be the better option. Would just be to get some okay-ish editing equipment and just literally slice it in half, because it's super long. But I don't know. I've had fun. So they look a little thick, a little like their tummy is way too skinny. I mean, obviously these aren't actual human proportions, you know, because we're not built. At least most people. I mean, I'm sort of built to just be long and tall and really skinny. But no, most people aren't. Most people have, like, you know, pronounced bones and actually decent muscles. I don't. I make these things. You know, you don't need muscles to bend little pieces of metal and fluff. You know, you don't need a lot of them anyway. Okay, so now that we're done with the body, mostly, and the hair, sort of, we're going to make the legs a bit more pronounced, kind of like we did with the arms. Take a blue, make sure that both tips are touching. Jokes. You know, just so it looks nice. Just, you know. A big part of this is just trying to make things look nice. Like sometimes they don't, and that's okay, you know? Like that's okay. As far as art goes, you should always try to make something that you're really proud of. But if it just looks weird, it's fine. That's sorry. Allergies. That's just how it goes with art. You just gotta roll with the punches, you know. Sometimes things don't work out, and sometimes you make mistakes, and sometimes what comes out isn't what you're most proud of. But it was the journey getting there that counts. You can probably get that out of a fortune cookie, or a movie. I know it's very cliche, but you know, it's a cliche for a reason. Because it's important. Not all cliches are important, though. You know, some cliches are very cliche. Can't really think of any off the top of my head. Like, no very unoffensive ones. You know, think about I don't know. I live in the country, so I could probably make fun of country people. You know, I mean, I don't live in the country now. This is a apartment, and that is actually, this is a mirror. That's not actually a hallway going back there. That's a mirror. Although that looks really cool. Okay, so we're done with the legs. Wait, so this is them. This is them. Pretty much done. We might edit the hair a bit. We'll probably edit the horns a bit, but they're pretty much finished. Pretty much finished with them. Yeah, so what we're gonna do with the hair is we're just going to freaking start from the bottom. We're just going to like make kind of a make sort of like a kind of a bent thingy here. We're just making it sort of look like split ends. We're just going to loop our way up. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty awesome. To be honest. TBH. To be honest. Ta-done. Just going to bring their head back a little bit, just so we can anchor the hair a bit more. I really hate that we just have to anchor it on the head, because we can't really connect it to the neck any, or else it'll look pretty dumb. Okay, so we're done with the hair. We're done with the hair. You know, like, it's a pain in the butt, so we're done with it. We're just going to loop it around like this for the meantime. Just looping it around the body. I'm just going to smash it down and hook out the horns. Smash it down a bit more. Man. Okay. I think adding that extra thing was probably a mistake overall. I can try smashing it down some more, but I think now I can't remember how I got it in there. You know what? Let's just redo the hair. Is what I'd say if I remembered how to do that. Man, this is a mess. Okay, yeah, we're just going to pull it right off the top of the head. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, I think we might, yeah, so, head, okay, we're just going to loop this back. Okay, this time we're going to tighten them here, and then we're going to push them forward so that they're right here on the side, kind of like super long ears. These horns, these horn ears. What part's the front of the body? I cannot remember. It sort of matters, sort of-ish. Make this the front of the body. So we're going to do that. We're just going to push these ones back around this way, because you want the front to look as smooth as possible. Like, you want it, you kind of want the pipe cleaner just like flat across where the eyes will be, or would be, just so it looks nicer. Okay, just throw that away. I'm just going to use one thing. Okay, so I'm going to go around the head like this, make sure it hooks back. we're going to tighten this because we want it to look nice. So we'll go down, we'll tighten this really tight so it looks good. Okay. Now we're just going to leave that alone, and we'll deal with that in a second. So this will be like how long it goes, sort of ish. Then for the rest of the head, we're just going to loop. Maybe we're going to loop it out underneath it, anchor it at the base. Around a bit. By the way, sorry this video is so long. We're gonna end it here.